Good morning, fellow Eagle Creekians. This is Bill Owen, Vice President of the Community Association, and Shannon Page, Property Manager for Eagle Creek. The date of today is August 1st, 2018, and got that right. And we are going to give you a visual tour of what's going on right now, midsummer in Eagle Creek. We're in front of the access control building here at the front gate, and we're looking at a brick walk that has been waiting for repair. Shannon, the details on that repair, please.
Yes, I know this has been waiting for repairs for quite some time now. I've secured a vendor. What we're waiting on is we actually have over in Stonegate a small sidewalk being installed with brick pavers, and they had to order those pavers, so they're going to do the jobs at the same time. So within 2 weeks we should have this all repaired and leveled out, so you can use this walkway along with Stonegate using the small walkway we're installing in front of Building J.
We're going to do kind of a phase one here with our landscaping. The bougainvillea has not been particularly successful out here. I don't know whether it's wet feet or they're not getting enough sun. But Shannon, I think you're going to get with Mike and...
Yes, we're going to be getting estimates to put a different type of hedge. I'm working with George Brinkmoller on that. So this will be phase one. We're going to put that into probably the new budget. So maybe by the fall we'll have this looking a little different and a little livelier.
Speaking of budgets, we had our first budget meeting this past Friday, and being right here in front of access control, part of an increase this year is coming to what we pay our employees. Now right now the folks are at $12 an hour, but in order to keep them and to get new ones here, that's going to be raised to $14 an hour. So you're going to notice an increase in terms of your quarterly fee, and just point that out. I think let's take a trip over to Waterford and take a look at a few improvements over there next. Shannon and I are here at Waterford Place, and we want to share with you the repairs that have been done to the Lowe's wall. All the panels that were damaged, including the caps in Hurricane Irma, have been replaced and repaired, and so that issue is behind us. Hopefully that'll keep the bad men out. In the meantime, though, we've made a lot of progress with garages here in Waterford Place. And Leslie, if you could do a small pan there and show. We have one garage in Waterford that has been denied insurance. So we're working around that issue right now through our public adjuster, Eric. But I assure you, as does Shannon, that all these garage roofs will match the same tile that's on the roofs. Shannon?
Also, this has been a staging area for the material for Phoenix Roofing for most of the condo re-roofs. So it's become an eyesore. I've contacted them. They assured me within a week's time this will all be cleaned up, organized, and secured once again. So that will be taken care of.
Next stop, Condo 5. Shannon and I are over here in Condo 5. As you can see, garage roofs are also being replaced over here. This behind me is a good example of that. Now, the one over here is a roof that has not been approved yet by the insurance company. And again, as we are doing in Waterford, Eric, our public adjuster, is working through this with the insurance company. And again, the roof over here will match the new ones. It's just going to take a little bit more time to work it out with the insurance companies. Now, in the meantime, Shannon?
As far as the condo roofs are concerned on the buildings, those are all complete. Forge Engineering was up last week late and approved the final installation for those. Now we are still waiting for the gutter work to be complete, and that should happen next week, weather permitting. So hopefully by next week all the gutter work will be complete on the actual buildings themselves, the condo buildings, and then they'll be continuing to work on the garage roofs. Now I have an update on the pool, and we're going to head over to the pool so I can show you what's going on over there.
Shannon, I don't know about you, but I'm about ready to get in this pool.
I'm ready to take a plunge. It is so hot out right now. But anyways, what's going on is we need to update this pool and to bring it to state code. So we've secured a vendor, Infinity Pool, who does our pool service. They're going to be the coping is going to be reattached. Yes, sealed. Loose coping is going to be sealed up. We're replacing the Pebblecrete finish and also all the tile around the pool and spa. This includes the spa also. As well, we've had to spend some money on new filters and so forth to get this up and running. And we do have the reserve money to accomplish this, and this will be accomplished within the next month or so, and I will send out a schedule to let you know when the pool will be closed.
We're in Condo 3 right now, and one of the things that we're doing after Labor Day is resealing the parking lots. This will be throughout the condominium community. The reason we want to reseal, there are actually two reasons. Number one, it's about due for it, but number two, most of these concretes out here, and I think Leslie can show you here, were pretty much damaged during the hurricane. This particular area was used as a triage area, and we even have certain bulldozer marks out here, and it's actually throughout this entire community where they were picking up and collecting tree debris and pushing it in great big piles here. So we're looking to do that after Labor Day. The other thing that we're also going to do is these concrete blocks, they are going. And the reason they're going is two reasons on that. Number one, they are actually a bit of a injury or trip hazard, thank you, where people trip over them, they get injured or they hurt themselves. And number two, a lot of times people overdrive the concrete stops, and their front apron latches onto it. When they back out, they pull half the front end of the car out. So that's not any good. And then Shannon has a word that she'd like to remind all the residents that have cars here but who are not here themselves in regards to resealing.
Yes, I've sent out an email blast now a couple times reminding we need your keys. If you have your cars parked in your spot under a carport, we need to get your keys because they have to be removed during this project. It's very important you either get them to me or to the gatehouse, preferably just mail them to me or email me somehow. Maybe your home watch has them, but we need the keys definitely by the end of August, 1st of September. Unfortunately, if we don't have your keys and have to remove your car, it will be towed at your expense. So we don't want to do that to you. So please get me your keys. Thank you.
Thank you. We're in Stonegate right now, and we want to show you a before garage, roof, and the after, which is a much better color. Green is totally out for tile right now, and this lovely taupe out here is absolutely beautiful to behold. But it doesn't stop there with the garages, does it, Shannon?
No, we are complete with our re-roofing project on all the buildings. The gutters have been installed on all the buildings. However, we do have some repairs that we'll be doing next week to leaking elbows and downspouts. So that we are aware of those issues, and next week the gutter company will be in repairing. So now I think what we're going to do is walk over to the elevator, and we're going to update you as to the first elevator that's been complete on our modernization project for this summer.
This is the first elevator of the complete elevator modernization program. It's in Building J. We've got 6 different vendors involved in this modernization. Not only ThyssenKrupp, who's handling the actual elevator, but we have electricians, air conditioning companies, guttering companies, fire, sprinkler. I mean, this has taken a lot of work and a lot of effort to get us this far. These are actually the new panels out here. You see they kind of have a blue light to them. Press that button. Everything opens up beautifully now. Different things here in terms of the door, showing where the various floors are and what have you. And actually a brand new panel right in here. No longer will you need the telephone that you used in the past if, God forbid, you get stuck in there. But these things also ride smooth as silk. It's such a change from some of the elevators that we've had out here. And Shannon, do you want to kind of touch base on the schedule?
Yes, unfortunately we are about 2 months behind on this project. This is due to different permit issues that we've had, vendors, fire marshal. It's just a multitude of issues that we've had, and unfortunately this project is going to go into February, which is season, and we are aware that this is going to cause a lot of inconvenience to you residents, and we apologize for that, but there's nothing we can do. We have to stay on the schedule, and I have posted the new schedule on the bulletin boards out here, and I've also blasted it out. I will blast another email out letting you know an updated schedule here within August, but we're working, as I know our vendors are working as hard as they possibly can to get this modernization project done by February.
Part of the thing, just to add, it's the crew that's doing this install is a very specialized crew. This isn't somebody that you just call up from Fort Myers and they come down one Saturday afternoon. This is a crew that's flown in, and once they're here, they need to do the project. And we want them to stay on there and stay on key to finish it up. And as Shannon says, we apologize for that inconvenience, but it's a modest one. And once you ride into these elevators, you'll never be afraid of getting stuck in one again.
Yes, that's for sure.
What you're seeing now are carports in Condo 2 that have had the damaged lattice work removed. This was lattice work that had initially been installed to protect parked cars from errant golf balls from the practice range hitting them. But with the installation of new netting by Jimmy from the club, and the fact that most of the lattice work was torn down or destroyed in the hurricane, we've just removed the last few pieces and are repainting any of the damaged areas. We've also been busy with some other things though, right Shannon?
That's right. We've had some trip and fall hazards around the community with the sidewalks. So what we've done here between condos B and C is we've replaced this whole sidewalk now, so it's very even, level, walkable, and you can ride your bike on it. We've taken out the rocks that were about 4 inches below the sidewalk and have installed new sod. So we're really good there. It's a big change, a good upgrade.
We've also replaced the facing on the stop signs with a new reflective material. Actually, you may not have noticed, but a lot of the stop signs had really faded to a rather Pepto-Bismol pink, so it was time to get that replacement done, and we finished that up about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Next up, we're going to stop in Condo 1. You're going to get an update on Building A's roof. We're here at Condo 1, Building A, and starting next week, it looks like, we are going to have the new Decra roofing material put on this condo. This is a new type of material. It weighs about 1/3 of what tile does, probably even less than that. And it's got a 50-year guarantee, Miami-Dade compliant. So they're going to be doing this as well as the carports. This is another carport though that was denied insurance, but we're just going to go ahead and do it anyway because everything needs to match as far as that goes. Now, Shannon has an update here on some interior aspects of Building A. And Shannon, they
Yes,
are?
I know that the Outtrims unit and Janet's unit, we still need to do some interior finish work in the lanais, which will be completed after the DECRA is installed. And I'm hoping to get this completed in September, within 3 weeks of the DECRA being installed. So I will update those residents individually, and brand new lanais to come home to.
Next stop, the villas on Cypress View. We are in the villas.
Villas of Eagle Creek.
The villas of Eagle Creek. And again, dealing with roofs. And where we're at right now, we've got 90 residences here, and all but 2 are getting completely new roofs. The ones that aren't, the 2 were done a year ago and don't need it. Where we're at right now is the dry-in. That's where you see this white material out over here. Your roofs will not leak while this is up here. It is a membrane, and water is not getting into anybody's home or residence. What we're in the process of doing now, between the dry-in and also still taking off other roofs as we get permitting, is the installation of skylights. We've got a batch of them here, and they've been moving from home to home, installing new ones in, and they'll be prepped for the tile work. The tile selection has been approved by the Architectural Review Committee. The tile has been ordered by Phoenix Roofing, and we're expecting that arrival in the next 12 to 14 weeks. The entire process will probably run into season. That's unfortunate, but it's necessary to finish the job and get it done, and get it done right. So we're going to try and minimize any inconvenience as much as we possibly can. Shannon, I think you've got an update though on
Landscaping.
landscape.
I know that it's, as you can see, it's a little overgrown here. The pruning by Greenscapes has been delayed. Weather, labor. They will be in here next week to start the pruning of the villas, so I just wanted to update you on that. And now I think that, talking about landscaping, we're going to head over to the estates and update you on some issues with the diseased trees.
Shannon and I are in the estates home, and we're at the site of a sad story. The Bismarck palm, very iconic as you enter here in the preserve, did not survive the hurricane. A broken crown caused the tree to die. It did not do well, and it's being replaced. And as far as replacements,
Well, we have 3 choices that we're going to choose from. We have bids coming in from multiple vendors. It's going to be a beautiful tree, a palm of a sort, and this is going to be, this whole median here will be updated and replaced before the homeowners get back. And I just wanted to also add that in the back 2 medians, there's queen palms that are being flush cut also, and we're going to deal with that in October to beautify those medians. But right now our goal is to get this beautified and ready for the residents to return to the estate homes. I also wanted to update you on the diseased trees within the residents' lots, their homes, their home lots. They have been removed. There's 1 tree on the list that we're still aware that needs to be removed, and the homeowner is aware, and they're going to get someone in here soon to remove that. So thank you all for working with us and getting these diseased trees removed off your properties. We really appreciate it, and we look forward to seeing you in the fall.
we also thank you just for enjoying, or hopefully enjoying, this video. It was really what we felt a better attempt to actually show you what's happening, rather than just write out a lengthy description of all the various projects and where we stand. So we look forward to your return here in the fall for those who are out of town, and everybody enjoy the rest of the summer. Thank you.
Thank you.